Whatever.
Hey,
We're in
man.
game. We're starting the match. We got High Speed Chaos versus Spencer the Savage. Round 1 here to start the day off. Obviously, High Speed's rocking the Ken with, you know, his bull riding disco outfit. Versus Spencer, still rocking the G.
If the Rhinestar Cowboy taking it to the president over here, got him in the corner, stun building, get the block strings going. Good interrupt.
Oh, that was sick.
Wow.
Gets the charge up too. We are seeing the V-Trigger 2 skill 2 G as well. Something we've been seeing a lot from NuckleDu specifically lately. Gives you a lot of opportunity to keep those presidential stacks. Although, you still got to time the V-skill right.
Definitely getting hit from Fireball from way back in wonder. And yes, the ultimate just... it wasn't even staggered pressure, if I should say. It was just like, yo, I'm just going to keep testing the waters. And eventually, when I get this hit confirmed, man, you're going to feel it. And lo and behold, 1 round down, Spencer the Savage, you got a little bit of work to do.
Just a little bit. But it's all doable. We'll be able to see them right back. I mean, we've seen G coming up a lot lately this season. And it's been getting some pretty good results. However, Ken's kind of tough to beat out, too.
Yeah, Ken, and the fact of his really good buttons, like really happy ability to kind of just keep people on their toes. You know, when he's in your face, you really don't know whether it's going to be like a grab or if he's just going to continue the pressure. But that anti-air right there, very good. But gets the cross-cut DP into the corner, and once again with the crouching mediums, just stuttering over here in the corner.
Yeah, meanwhile, finally gets an activation point. Gonna be able to go coast to coast with this. Pops him up there with the V-Trigger. Oh, gets the hit too. Can he close out? Not yet. Needs a little bit more. Oh, that back throw is sick.
Wow,
oh, no, not like this.
Get the EX Tatsu off that stun, getting a little bit high.
The corpse hop.
Yo!
That's grimy.
That was sick.
I think I got hit.
I definitely got hit. I got hit twice.
I hate it when that happens too. It looked like Spencer was going to be able to turn that around, get the round on the board, and then one mistake, one slip up, they're suddenly mixed for their life, and then they lose the mix. So definitely got to be thinking about that one. They definitely had some great usage with the V-Trigger there, being able to push all that damage. But once that V-Trigger was either not activated or not there anymore, just kind of got crushed.
It's one of these situations to where if you get on that momentum, that big momentum swing, and you get massive damage going, you have to make sure that you do not make a mistake and you find a way to either get the highest possible stun or damage off that.
And I like this already. We're at presidential stack number 2, which means we get those empowered fireballs. Oh, the Tatsu air stall to delay the anti-air attempt. But yeah, anyway, back to we got those upgraded fireballs, and we're already just stacking up these V-skill charges. Oh, that was sick!
Wow,
I think that was intentional.
To be able to get full corner carry off this, you know, G does very large damage, but the bust out with the EXDP, very well done.
No. Where's the activation coming in from either side? I think Spencer. Okay, I was gonna say they should hold it for a V reversal, but that hit seals the deal. Finally getting a round on the board.
Spencer the Savage showing a lot of resilience in this one right here, and really they're just trading like sequences back and forth. And really, this war of attrition can only go one way, and High Speed Chaos keeping it chaotic, making sure that they don't get too much momentum on their side.
Yeah, I mean, Spencer's definitely struggling with these anti-airs, and it's tough. We're seeing different approaches from High Speed Chaos, excuse me, and they've really been tricky to try and tell which one it's going to be right off rip. So we're finally back in another stare down. These have been going Spencer's way fairly often, but gets a little ambitious.
These boys with a one button confirms, but plus frames in the corner, and literally just these small links into these sequences. Gets the command grab.
Charges up with the V skill. Oh, counters the trade? What? I've never seen that. I've seen it once before, maybe. Does get the activation. It's not enough.
Oh my god.
Oh, went for the throw. No tech from Spencer.
This is so dangerous. This is where Ken is just like gross and uses the wheel kick to bypass the fireball. Very, very well done. Spencer the Savage keeping it competitive. We got a game 3 in our first round.
Spencer turning that around very cleanly. Almost let it slip right at the end there, but they did a really good job at adding space between the two characters. And HIGHSPEEDCHAOS obviously didn't want to go for a VSCO run. That's already been punished raw, and it just doesn't leave you in a great position. So it starts challenging with these fireballs, trying to walk behind him and close the gap. But hey, EX somersault bypasses that projectile.
Here we go. Game 3, 1-1. Spencer and HIGHSPEEDCHAOS. HIGHSPEEDCHAOS getting reined in a little bit after that last game.
Yeah, and you saw there on the jump attempt, no anti-air attempt, just straight up blocks. Didn't want to have to deal with it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, very, very fortunate that that didn't get punished. That would have been real gross. He gets the corner, but how long can you keep it? Okay, a little forward throw right here.
No punish on the run. Does keep him trapped in the corner, though. Finally gets the connection with some of these longer buttons that G can work with.
Gets anti-air, but out of the corner. Probably a very, very good situation that HIGHSPEEDCHAOS is in, and this is where HIGHSPEEDCHAOS thrives right here. These plus frames in the corner. We've seen it over and over again, and now reaching the button, but you reach IT SPENCERTHESAVAGE on the offense.
Yeah, next hit could reasonably close out the game from either side. Activation into the EX Tatsu. That's gonna be just it, though.
Ooh, that's rough. That is real rough. We've only seen SPENCERTHESAVAGE like expend that command grab once off of that V trigger. We've only seen him do it one time, and that was off of a jump in. So, you know, might be a situation where he might want to try that again, just because, like, you know, he's only used it once, so he might not expect it.
And that's if we can get to an activation point as well. Like, he's very close right now, but does still need to take a little bit more damage. Nice anti-air attempt with the DP. Oh, the crush counter. This is going to be big damage. Guessing for the game. Reversal.
You have to hold this, gets the anti-air, expending resources, kind of just lets him have the corner. You have a life lead, no need to overextend. This might be trouble right here for HIGHSPEEDCHAOS, stunned at a halfway point. You need about 2 sequences, but, oh no, unnecessarily taking the fireball, but getting anti-air in the process. HIGHSPEEDCHAOS doesn't need a lot, and like I said, I got the life lead, no need for me to overextend in anything I don't have to do. And there we go, HIGHSPEEDCHAOS in round 3.
Able to close it out pretty cleanly.
But, I mean, in this tournament, I'm just going to expect at least one Ed. So, you know, that's just how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, I do remember lANGSKI last week playing the Ed as well, getting some pretty good showcasing out of it. You know, really impressed Brad. And so, let's see if they can keep that tempo up. FluxWavez, I think, is mostly known for being a poison player at this point, but the last month or so, they've been really rocking with the Menat, and that was awkward. They didn't get the orb normals, even though they had the orb in hand. I don't know what happened there.
Okay. Now you gotta deal with this edge pressure. Fireball in the corner, EX, but gets the throw escape. Very well done. They're gonna get activation off this. One dodgeball? Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, but you dropped, my friend.
Yeah. Dropped it right at the end. Might be, you know, soft intentional to see if they can close this round out while keeping the meter. Oh, never mind. Oh, wait, they both dropped it. Counter hit. Closes out. Greedy, but it worked.
A lot of spaghetti in the corner. I just had dinner, man. I'm not really in the mood. But if it works, it works. FluxWavez. That was just a couple of just randomly placed just drops, but I mean, it worked out for him, so.
Yeah, I mean, coming into this round with basically a full bar of meter. lANGSKI also having a full chalk as well, but this range not really working out well for lANGSKI. Trying to get in, but the counter hits are true. That was kind of risky.
Yeah, lANGSKI is literally getting hit by what it feels like is one button. I think that right there is what FluxWavez was trying to go for when he threw the V-Trigger one last game and then jumped. I think that's what he was trying to go for, was just an anti-air opportunity, but wasn't able to get it. I mean, FluxWavez is definitely in control, literally just throwing this crystal ball at Ed. Ed has no idea what he's supposed to do with that, and Menat going to be moving on to game 2. FluxWavez is in the driver's seat.
Pretty good stuff from FluxWavez right off the start. Making sure that they can really take full advantage here of the character's strengths. And it's definitely tough for lANGSKI to get in. right? Like, they're trying jumps, they're trying to close the gap with normals. It's just not really working. All right, first fireball of the game, and it's reflected. Flux definitely aware.
Yeah, and actually, that was the second time that lANGSKI tried that. He tried that in the last game, and to no avail right here. And it just feels like all the tools that lANGSKI needs to kind of just bypass this neutral, and that's the one that we haven't seen. And gonna be able to ruin a perfect right here for FluxWavez, but it looks like FluxWavez is still gonna be able to take this pending any mistakes.
Yeah, and if I do remember correctly, I think before Poison released, Flux was a Menat player. So this isn't so much as a new character, more of a returning character. And there's clearly some practice here. Finally able to dodge out on the bubblegum. And just one more tap. Chip actually a factor too. Just goes for the air-to-air though.
Yeah, I'll keep my meter. I really don't need to use it with the life lead like this. So here we go. FluxWavez only needs one to close it out and move on. And lANGSKI is in a bad way. Can't throw fireballs. You can't mindlessly throw V-skill 2, but you can throw that crush counter.
There it is. Trying to get in with a button. Does get the crush counter. Finally going to be able to get a sequence going for the first time. All set. FluxWavez drills out and is actually still safe somehow. Oh no, not like this.
This is rough.
A little bit of a shimmy.
Gets him right where he wants him. Got to watch out for the crystal ball from behind. Still just getting hit right in the face.
All right, we got the activation. V reversal immediately still safe as well. And definitely struggling against that V reversal, but I don't have a butt. I actually know he's just struggling with it.
I mean, this is just Brawler's plight, right? Like, literally, you're playing against a character who is circumventing all your tools and has the range to combat you. So it's just one of these things to where it's like, oh man, this is really rough. And if I get in, I absolutely have to make it count. We saw that from lANGSKI when he had that big sequence in the corner. But then when they did things like throw V trigger 1. It was just like, all right, well, I'll just V-reverse out. And it's just like, okay, now the situation resets. It kind of sucks.
Making sure that people never know how to play against this character. Definitely has some really big wins under their belt as well, which is really nice to see.
Yep, and here we go again. We're dealing with another situation of what might be, Brawler's plight. The inability to get in with a character with very strong long-range normals and very good projectiles that cause knockdowns like that. Just Pokey, absolutely low snout, but DBGEN definitely has the tools to make those instances where they get in count in a very, very big way.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think against a character like DBGEN Seth, I don't think it's going to be so much that long-range game. I think there's just too many tools that Seth can utilize to really make it a frustrating zoning attempt, but that's also the other side of the coin, where if you try to approach and try to get in on Falke players, they have that one button DP that they can just use to take it off of me with.
Yeah, and I definitely respect the delayed jump in with the axe kick.
That's a lot of damage. Actually, one EXDP kind of even up the health bar, because I was just about to say Seth is very squishy for how big the character model is.
Yep, very glass cannon-ish.
Goes for the cheeky overhead. Still has enough frames afterwards to push more buttons. Oh, they could have gotten so much more.
Okay, they're going to get that throw, though, in the corner. And here we go. V-trigger opportunity right here.
Okay.
Pokey. Sorry.
I was starting to get hype. I was like, Pokey's going to do it.
I needed that. You know what I'm saying? I love a good underdog story. Here we go. DBGEN at range here. God, look at the health. One exchange. Just look at the health. Good Lord.
Went for the ankle pick. Wasn't quite close enough. Honestly, these air shots are doing so much damage. Nice DP on the Goomba Stomp, though. DBGEN is fully loaded. If they can just get anything going, they'll be able to cash out. No activation. Cheeky overhead again. Blocks the V reversal. And here we go. Finally goes for the activation. Where's the pop?
On the offense. The defense.
Oh, it's
just
so sick.
Pokey. What?
No punish on this pick there. Gets it.
Bro, that defense from just Pokey in the corner right there to literally just stay stoic like that and block all of that.
That was really nice.
Bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tricky V-trigger to block sometimes. You know, we do see some really crazy shenanigans from DBGEN. I think they're getting a little formulaic with their meaty options, though, always going for this overhead. And yeah, they have enough frames afterwards to still, try and challenge for stuff. But if you know this is going to be overhead every time, you don't have to worry about a crouch block. Oh, that's huge punishable.
Yeah, some throws might need to be put in the mix right here, and we saw them try to go for it right there with the whip throw, but instead going to be able to get very, very large damage off this. Goes for the empty.
Oh no!
Tries to get the shimmy, but misses.
It was just too far away. And that was after the really nice empty jump low that I liked. Does force them back into the corner there with the EXDP. But look at Pokey. Still challenging with just that crouch jab. Is going to die here. Actually, no, there's enough scaling. The timing? Oh, that is labbed. Pokey's done that before.
Definitely understood where the gap was. Immediately grabbed to say, I'm not dealing with this pressure. Gets the activation, and now one guess, one throw. Just Pokey 1 round away.
That's really nice. We've seen Pokey go for the little hop after the V-trigger activation a lot. That time, though, just going for the meaty throw, which is really nice. And it's just what you were saying that, DBGEN should try and sneak into their game a little bit more.
Yeah.
Oh, nice axe kick over the head.
Finally getting the axe kick. Going for that overhead again and getting punished in a very big way.
And they have the trigger. Oh, they didn't have anything on the dash up. Now it's just a one-touch game.
Hey, slow and steady wins the race, says Just Pokey. And Just Pokey going to be able to move on into that winners. Is that top 8? No, that's winners.
No, not yet. One more. Top 16.
Yeah, it's top 16.
This range game, but it didn't quite happen, and nothing changed here, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, so we got NYC Furby on that P2 side versus Pokey on the P1. And so far, dead even.
Yeah. Pokey over here getting poked at, but the blocks are immaculate by these guys. Not taking very big damage, but now we're maximizing opportunities right here. Just Pokey got him in the corner. Stun upcoming.
Just out of range there for Pokey, trying to get going. The V-reversal still leaves you in the fire carpet. Great block there on the DP again as well from Art.
Still dead even right here. A lot of gray, a little bit of gray life, but slowly coming back here for Furby. And the fireball camping. Here we go.
I can't believe Pokey even tried to dodge the fireball by air stalling and still got caught. The empty jump?
And then checked him with just standing light punch? Like, wow. All right.
Wild.
If you believe in it, I believe in it. Why not?
It's just frames. It doesn't actually matter. Oh, no. Pokey again with that air stall, thinking that Art was going to push a button before they landed, but Art, with the presence of mind, didn't do anything.
Had to use resources to get out of there, and that's going to be to Just Pokey's detriment. We know how much mileage they get off of that activation.
And the air game just so much better for Dhalsim, taking full advantage of that V-Skill 1 with the float. And this is proving so much better than the game plan I had in mind for the V-Skill 2. Oh!
Don't challenge me up here. You're not enlightened enough for this.
Yeah, Pokey is definitely getting hammered for trying to stay in the air. And here it is again. Slides in under the fireball, just has a perfect punish opportunity on the ground.
Looking at this from the outside in, that is annoying. that is annoying. I ain't gonna lie to you. Furby definitely had the correct game plan in this. And Pokey, even though for all of their like really good exchanges, it was just like, well, I'm just gonna do like the small stuff, the little micro spacing, right? And these little like things like, oh, I'm gonna not trip guard you, but as soon as you land, I'm just gonna spam jab, and then boom, like you're in a situation where I'm 1 round out, and now I can keep the stun on you as well from these long range normals, like one of these things. And as I live and breathe, once again, just sliding in.
I would like to see a little bit more crouch shot coming in from Pokey, right? You mentioned it in the last matchup about how that is an option here for the Falke, and we just haven't seen it at all here. It's always going to the air, and it's always being a punish opportunity for Art. That time, spacing was just a bit off, but look at the health bars. Was it worth it?
God, it's just so rough. Like, Pokey just wants to just find a way to get the projectile game started, but will get that meaty hit cross up. Gets the V-trigger activation. No grab here, and gonna be able to use the little V-shift here. Get out of dodge.
Oh, even throw the DP. No punish, though. And snipers from up high. Art's gonna find themselves here on set point against Pokey.
Whoa, watch your reach. I like Pokey just checking the jabs right here. Art preemptively going for that crouching fierce.
Yeah, didn't quite get it. There's the crouch shot, too. Goes right under the fireball there from Art. And as soon as they go back to the sky, Art's ready. Art's only looking up right now, it seems.
And just immediately sniping them out with just something as simple as just a jumping jab.
Ooh, oh. I don't know if that was intentional. I don't think I've ever seen Pokey hit that button.
Yeah, I don't know what Aaron Judge is batting at, but that's not the move.
Hate to see it. That's the matchup. Honestly, the range and air control that Dhalsim can really bring out there, it's tough to deal with for anybody, let alone Falke, who's spending a lot of time in the air.
Not to mention the fact that Falke X-Finesse out long enough. Can you weather the storm that is his offense? Because you know how much of a beast he is once they get inside.
Yeah, one thing I'm waiting to see is how Flux deals with the charge punch of X-Finesse here, because they use it a lot more than we saw lANGSKI did, and already letting it rock. There's no V meter on the side of Flux, so they aren't going to be able to V reversal out of it like they were earlier. They're going to have to hold all this. Back throw's perfect. It's literally the perfect answer. Checking
the dash with the back throw. That is wild strat, but hey, able to get out of there. And FluxWavez says, you know what? I know you're real punchy, my friend. So let's keep you all the way over there, okay? And don't throw nothing at me neither.
And X-Finesse, oh, going for the snatch and the plus frames afterwards. Gets the second V-trigger of the round. Gonna be able to follow it up with some good damage. What's the mix? This is the tough spot here for Flux, right? Trapped in the corner. Oh, no.
No way. He snatched him like that? Oh, my goodness.
EX frames for the plus.
There's no way you just lost.
No.
What are we doing tonight? Hey, X-Finesse says, I'm down, never out, baby.
I'm actually in shock. I am shooketh, honestly.
It was a situation, FluxWavez was in the corner, had the resources like to literally just get out of the corner scot-free and reset the situation, but not willing to use any resources, and now X-Finesse on the attack in this second round.
Back into the corner we go, still having those frame advantages. Oh no, stun bar is up. I think you get a guess for game scenario after this. One bar on the deck, yeah. What's the guess?
Guess for game right here.
Nice tech. Ed game?
Only Danny Ocean could rob someone like X-Finesse just did. Seriously. Only the Pink Panther could run away with a W like that. Unscathed.
We're going back to character select.
we gotta calm down. We gotta relax real quick, because that was too quick. That was insurmountable. Do you know poison?
I don't think you do, right?
Yeah. I don't know, man. After that, I think you go.
Yeah, poison might work.
Yeah.
Her like her V reversal is a bit more standard in terms of V reversals, so it does nothing in terms of beating V Trigger 1 Ed, but it is going to be the poison coming out here.
But I mean, at the same time, we also saw that FluxWavez really didn't use any of their defensive resources when they were stuck in those situations anyway. So, you know, we're just going to have to see if FluxWavez is going to get all games done quick over here to get in the top 8.
Yeah, I mean, Flux will know their character their character pool a bit more than us. They're actually rocking the V-Skill 2 as well here for Poison, a little bit more standard than the V-Skill 1 we've seen in the past. Activation already.
Wow.
Easy anti-air.
That man FluxWavez was pulling for the anti-air and got an anti-air himself after jumping. Irony.
There's that V reversal. A little bit more of a different situation, but they're still winning this neutral. Blocks the snatch, techs the throw. Good defensive options here from Flux. V-reversal to plus frames again. Oh no.
Just the collective just sigh, a groan. We can't believe X-Finesse is doing this again.
Plus frames. X-Finesse with the V-reversal. No shot.
That was choreography. That was choreography. That was magical. That needs an Oscar. Oh my god. Cinematography right here by X-Finesse.
Yeah, I think you got to give it to him, Flux. I don't... It's disrespectful otherwise. First attack trades. Oh, nice little step under there.
Oh no. Yep, and just constant cancels. And it's like, hey, you have to take this damage at some point. Another fireball and
no! They blocked it, but still, it just gives Ed another chance to play the video game. Flux is very nervous about the air approach here from Ed. You can see how often they're going for this up whip.
Punished. The whiffed button from that far away.
Nice backdash.
Okay. Little jab with pseudo trip guard right there.
Flux, put it away! No!
Oh no. Gonna use the meter.
Oh, they're stiff-lustered.
Oh, boy.
They're shook. What's the guess? Next one wins. Crouch immediate punch. God button. Yep. The conditioning was so there for X-Finesse. Every single time they approached, they got V-reversaled. And so, makes sense. Push a button, go for the grab.
In round of the mix with this character, Ibuki, very, very dangerous. Won't commit to anything unless they know for a fact they can get the most out of it. And definitely going to be getting V-trigger more than once in this set, guaranteed.
Oh yeah. And honestly, if you want some really good Shine Ibuki play, watch last week's Casa. It was bananas. It was just every time Shine was on screen, it was just heat. It was insane. So let's see if they can make a repeat performance here. They got to go through MAILYN, who is no slouch at all. Also has the backup poison in case things get dicey.
Definitely, but MAILYN willing to just keep it on the ground, try to keep it in control right here. Understands the Shine is definitely a mix-based character, so gonna try to combat it with mix of their own. And MAILYN just kind of keeping it just, you know, on the ground right here. The burst fireball we've seen, and that probably what they were afraid of right there. That kunai from Shine definitely gonna play a factor in this, and gets the command grab off that.
Does get the sunset wheel as well, so things are starting. Oh, but you gotta watch the toes. Shine's looking for them toes.
Definitely, like, and with V-trigger active, when you see on Shine's side that they have 2 red bars, it's time for you to just really dial it in and focus. Be like, okay, because next hit I'm getting windmill shuriken.
Alright, back to this neutral game, trying to take advantage of those thunder claps, but Shine just blocks it, honestly. Wasn't afraid about any type of mix or anything just yet.
Yeah, and I also like what Shine's doing, kind of using that V skill to really just keep MAILYN at bay and really just check these dashes. Keep them at a range to where they have to guess if they're going to commit. But now, V-trigger activation on deck for Shine, so one wrong move might lead into V-trigger, and we see them kind of buffering it already and just kind of conditioning them for it.
Now we see Shine backing away from that EX thunderclap, but it'll expire. It's no Ed V-trigger 1. It has a time limit. Oh, there it is. We have the CA on deck as well. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, give me this. Naruto ain't got nothing on this. Check this out. Wow. That is explosive, if I do say so myself. Shine going to be able to move on into the next game, and we saw that literally Shine was just turtling back and forth, poking with crouching medium kick just over and over again, and it was just like, all right, well, once I feel that I get you in the damage range, then the next crouching medium kick is going to go into activation, and after that activation, I'm going to get the sequence to go into critical art, and here we are in the next game with Shine up by 1.
Oh, and somehow got to the other side? I actually don't know. That time they stayed on same side. What was different?
Very, very strange. And apparently, Shine's had enough. Shine's bored.
Yeah,
bro.
That was cheap.
Jump low. Empty jump low, the classic.
Oh, left him on a pixel. Oh, make it a lure round. When does Shine bust out? They got the meter. They'll throw a DP out. When's it coming?
There's no way you get hit by this, right? Oh, wow. Good grab. No way. All right, you got it.
Gross. That was the most expensive way to finish the round, but Shine's definitely feeling himself right now.
Yep. Shine said it ain't tricking if you got it. Don't worry about it, dog.
All
I'll
right.
get that meter back.
That was a really nice counter hit there from MAILYN. Blocks the overhead. Takes their turn back with force. Ooh. Shine always does a really good job at mixing up the air kunai, so you never know exactly which one's going to be the EX. Unless, obviously, he doesn't have any meter. But regardless, get the challenge here with the trigger. Oh, no.
Wow, just another throw into the corner. Big control right here for Shine. Shine says, take it easy if you want to. I'm just going to keep throwing you. If you want to keep blocking this stuff, don't do it to yourself.
No! I don't even know what MAILYN hit. They like, I think they were trying to walk under, and then got they like thought better of it, but couldn't block in time.
It's like so. High Speed Chaos once again, the Rhinestar Cowboy outfit, and getting the jump in right there and cracking Metro M over the top of the head, and once again just relentlessly pressing like it's a FGC beat 'em up.
Yeah, and then you see Metro having to spend that V trigger just to get out of the corner. Even had to try and, you know, use slide on top of it, make it plus. And now we're back to this mid screen that, you know, High Speed's already won here. They already took the W to the corner. Now they're getting pushed back though.
Yeah, nearly even, and all this gray life mounting in a very big way. Air Tatsu for the delay. Very well done.
Yeah, I mean, Vega just really doesn't have a whole lot of great anti-air options. So it makes sense to go for his jump-ins, but that is a bit awkward.
So, little fireball spam. First time we've seen it like that out of High Speed Chaos.
It's a nice adjustment, though, right? They have the life lead. They don't have to approach, and they don't have to play within Vega's pocket, but unfortunately, getting caught out. Life bars. Now, oh, that was almost sick.
Oh, I love that.
I loved the idea. Does need to get a little bit more damage, though, because they will get timed out by Metro. Metro has no qualms taking this down to 0-0. Oh, that was sick.
That was a crazy call out. That was wild. Metro M literally just sat there and dared him to just hit a button and was able to just immediately react to it in a big way too.
And what's crazy is with 8 seconds left, if High Speed had been able to just DP that, probably would have won the round off timeout. Metro just so froggy with it, and now again has the lead and just the slow walk down, not letting High Speed get comfortable in any type of range.
Oh wow. All right, good convert right here, getting into the corner. Here we go, just like he's trying so hard to just figure out, like, can I grab here or can I at least V-reverse out? And once again, keeping the stun bar up with these conversions in the corner, a throw into the corner after the Tatsu, and
no, Metro actually not going to spend the cash.
now you can definitely has a guarantee if he manages to get a hit. Whoa, but gets the throw instead. Wow.
Metro's meter usage is such an interesting study because you never know if they're going to spend the CA and just cash out for damage, or if they hold it in potentially like round winning scenarios. Like, you just never know. It's a wild guess for everybody at the same time.
Here we go. Metro M up by 1 game. High Speed Chaos, not so chaotic. getting reined in a very, very big way.
Yeah, still first to 2 since this is pre-top 8. So Metro just has to close out these next 2 rounds, and I mean this life lead is crazy right now.
Wow. Big time you reach, I teach. Guess for game right here, able to get out with the jump in on block, and now the plus frames from Ken. Lots of great life, but the throw break.
Again with the call out on the fireball? Metro is in his head. He has set up his home. He's got the paintings on the wall, the books in the bookshelf. Like, he is homely.
The only thing you gotta do now is turn his TV, right? And trades with the fireball anyway, because I don't care.
I've never
side switch.
That one I've never seen. I've seen that the unblockable from Metro a lot. I've never seen it trade with a fireball though.
Oh yeah, good anti-air. Gets the cancel, but gonna be able to V-shift and then V-break, keeping that gray life.
Oh, gets the crush. Pushes them all the way back into this P2 corner, and Metro gets to just play their game now.
Wow, look at all these buttons, all this great life. Honestly, hitting HIGHSPEED CHAOS, but it takes their own medicine, but gets the scoop.
HIGHSPEED CHAOS is a wild man for that. It worked out, but
yeah, it might be too little too late. Now Metro M with a life lead. Definitely willing to time a boy out, so...
And what's crazy is he's the one approaching. HIGHSPEED, why?
I mean, that's how Vega operates, right? Like, I have my prey right where I want them. So now I will stalk them in the corner, and lo and behold, Metro M seeking out victory, and victory has been had in our top 8, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight's CasaBunch.
Any of these counter pokes that Itachi's Legacy is throwing out. Wow, the patience to wait for the kite, but still comes down with a button. Does Itachi's Legacy? Are we going to stay same side? Yes, we are. We're going to go for the throw on the reset. A second throw? That was going to be 3.
Yes, yes. You always go for 3.